Hi, I'm Renn Butler, and I want to tell you a little bit about my online course in Archetypal Astrology that is starting September 25th, the last Saturday of September. The core of it will be the groundbreaking discoveries of Richard Tarnas and Stanislav Grof and my own research of more than 4 decades. Now, I will be sending students ahead of time my 30-week, which is about a 40-hour slideshow. And this covers, some of the most salient and interesting archetypal expressions in the realms of music, art, film, literature, philosophy, psychology, history, comedy, current events, and also dreams, psychedelic-assisted psychotherapy sessions, and relationships. And this is a very comprehensive course. There's a lot of value just in that amazing slideshow, and I'll send that to you as soon as you register so you can watch them at any speed you want. So this will give us a lot of time in the class to talk about issues that are up for people in the class that week. We'll be looking at many natal charts and transit charts. We'll be looking at people's holotropic and psychedelic experiences, their relationship issues, their dreams, and also current events. So things that are happening in the news. If you have a very interesting dream during the class and you would be willing to share it and talk about your transits and the sort of holotropic, which means moving toward wholeness, a word coined by Stanislav Grof, meaning of your dreams in the class, then that would be great. Sharing your relationship issues, we can talk about that. We need to get permission from the other person involved. So it'll be from the end of September through March 2022. We'll take breaks in December and several other Saturdays as well. So the tuition is $845 USD, but I'm offering the last tier of my early bird rates is $775 US until September 15th. Now, this tuition includes a full-length reading from me, which they're normally $235 US, and or 2 50-minute mentoring sessions. We can talk about any area of astrology that you feel you need more practice in. Most people choose the reading, though, because looking at your own chart is the best way to learn astrology. So I will record all the classes, and so you do not have to participate live each week. Not everybody participates live, and that's totally okay. I'll send out those recordings not long after the end of each class, so you can keep up with them or watch them later if you want. And I'll also be sending out all the links at the end of the class in one place, so you'll have that to look at later. This class will give you a multitude of useful techniques for dealing with challenging emotional and psychological energies and turning them toward their more positive forms. This is the great gift of astrology. It can help us to identify the archetypal, thematic processes and energies within us, what the direction of those might be. What do they want from us? How can we work with them, surrender to them, participate in them so they can resolve and turn toward their most life-supporting forms. So for professionals drawn to Tarnas archetypal approach, this class will augment your knowledge and take your practice to additional levels. We will also have some guest presentations by other archetypal astrologers. You do not have to be experienced, though, to be in this class. You could be a complete beginner. We'll sort of introduce things as we go. So if you would like to postpone the reading or mentoring sessions, the course fee becomes $200 less. And so I think that's a pretty good value. And however, you would have to do that reading later in order to certify. So You will have the opportunity to apply the insights of archetypal astrology to the interpretation of your own dreams, to the content of your own or others' holotropic or psychedelic sessions, to your relationship charts, and as I said, to current events. There will be lots of time for personal sharing, for asking questions, and probably the most important part of all, the development of a supportive online community. It's just so beautiful what happens in these classes, and it is the most rewarding part of this for me. I love my Saturdays. Every Saturday, you know, the minutes tick toward noon, and it's just very exciting. You know, one person comes on, and then another person comes on, and then a bunch of people, and it just sort of fills up in the Zoom space, and it's really exciting. But there'll be a lot of time for personal sharing in this one, and for, you know, practicing, sharing your own insights, for receiving support for issues that you're going through, and we'll be looking at a number of charts of different kinds, so you'll have a lot of practice and you know, see a lot of different interpretations. So we'll be looking, you know, at a holistic approach to chart interpretation, the weighting of various chart factors. This is one of the things that can't be taught easily. You have to learn this over time. You know, when you look at a number of transits or aspects in a chart, you know, what are the most important ones? And you know, the learning process never ends, because the universal mind seems to like to surprise us and amaze us. And so it's a constant unfolding journey in astrology. But, you know, I've been on that journey now for many decades, and I'll share with you what I know about it so far. So I like to present material with humor and fun, and there'll be lots of humor in the class. It'll be laden with practical insights, and I'm, you know, strive to make this an exciting experience for you. It would really be an honor to have you participate in this special 6-month course. So again, it's $845 US early bird rate, $775 until September 15. And my website is rennbutler.com, RENN butler.com. And right on the homepage there, you'll see a link to my class page. So you can check that out. If you have any questions, please let me know. It would be wonderful to have you in the class, and hope you can be part of this online community this fall.